don't need to come to Nigeria. We'll send your document to you anywhere in the world. We partner with DHL. And so that has given comfort to a lot of Nigerians in diaspora to say, look, even if GTEx is a bit more expensive than others, at least I know what I'm buying is legit. I know I get my documents. I'm not having to wait on third-party family members who might end up swindling me, So we run 24/7 customer service. So a whole lot of things we've had to put in place and made it a whole lot suitable for people in diaspora to just say, hey, we want to be working with this kind of organization and we're more comfortable with GTEx. But as I've always pushed and reiterated, for us it's better we have small clientele than having 10,000 clientele and every day, we're fighting, every day we're having PR issues and customer issues. So we pride in making sure that whatever we're giving our customer is solid, is real. When we started GVest, for example, it's not a cooperative, but even when we started as an investment vehicle to be able to raise funds for a lot of our buildings, people said to us, giving me 20% ROI is too small. And we said, well, we're better off giving a 20% ROI that is sustainable, that is real, that we will not default at any time. In fact, since we started GVest, we've not defaulted once in terms of people getting their returns. So we're better off having a safe and reasonable returns than you promise people, you give them 40%, you give, and then you have crowd. Everybody wants to invest with you. At the end of the day, you start defaulting, you lose your reputation. So for us, we've tried to say, hey, let's do business in a manner that anytime we meet our customer, we're all smiling. We're not perfect. I mean, there's no 100% company, but one of the things we've tried to do again and again is to see that to the best of our ability, we make our clients happy. We've also since expanded internationally. We're now in US, UK, and Dubai, and they are growing by the day. We just acquired a 54-acre in Dallas, property in Dallas. So we've gotten a lot of GVest members saying they're interested. But we're going to be running a different investment program for that with a minimum of $250,000 for anybody who wants to invest in that. We're also hoping between now and December to launch something in Dubai about over a 20-story building to at least do a foundation for the land. So there's a lot of international expansion. And the reason for this is also that people are now saying, hey, can we get returns in foreign currency? Because of the inflation in Nigeria and what we are seeing now. So people are looking for investment opportunity outside Nigeria, and that's one of the reasons why we have had to keep expanding internationally. And we're glad, we're happy. But I also say this, that unlike, I don't know the perception we give out there, a pastor was in my office this morning, Pastor Akin Pelu, and he was sharing how he's had several versions of my success story. And Mario, I'm shocked how people think our success is sudden. And it's shocking to me. I don't still understand it. Because I don't know what's sudden about 14 years running a business consistently. I don't know what's sudden about. The way they put it is like the guy just blow, like, recently. Okay, yeah. Yes, there's a dimension. I think when we started, moved to Dubai, started Rolls Royce show. That kind of, people are attracted to all those type of stuff. So that gave, because when people tell me they are shocked at her, I'm like, you'll be here. You know, I mean, my wife was with us 7 years ago. Was it 2015? 2015, yeah. My wife joined as an intern 7 years ago. Even he himself, where he is now himself, in terms of success. Like, it's shocking, but for me, I just give God the glory, but there's nothing sudden about what we're doing. And I don't think it's sudden. I also feel that people think some of what we're doing is abracadabra, and it's not, because we don't even take loan. I mean, are you guys from our branch or which branch? So they can bear witness. We don't take loan from any bank. But what we've done is to try and build goodwill and be transparent. So when we have a project, as I speak to you now, our Dallas project, we have more than 50 people who have signed up saying they want to invest. So we try to be transparent. We try to leverage on social capital. So as we launch project, people by themselves say we're keen, and we were able to raise funds to do those things. But I don't know how it looks, because maybe because of the economy of Nigeria, people just think as a, abracadabra. I was with one of the EFCC top guys, and he was saying that the chairman was particularly interested in my case. I'm not kidding you, that he was, that for a Nigerian whose business 90% in diaspora, we have to be sure it's legit, we have to be sure. I'm like, okay. My story is another, but I'm shocked at the reaction, like, because I don't even think we started. That's the issue for me. Like based on what we are trying to do, we haven't started. And yet people think we've done something big. We haven't started. And watch out in the next, few years from now, what you are going to be seeing. It's going to be really, really exciting. But I want to thank all our clients, those of you watching us from all over the world. Like I said, I know many of you are watching virtually, as majority are in diaspora. Thank you for doing business with us. Thank you for believing in the brand. Thank you for, like I said, we're not the 100% perfect company there. Things we can improve on, and we're working every day to improve on them. But that you believe in the brand, thank you, and God bless you. I'll take questions. Yes, I'll take questions if you have any. Any questions? Please go ahead.
I started knowing that name.
Yeah.
Dr. Stephen Akintayo via LinkedIn. Okay. Even before I got connected or know you on Facebook.
Yeah.
So since then I've been following the story and all of that. So even when the cooperative came, or when I knew about it, I sent a mail about, it should be about 4 months ago. I didn't get any response after I bought the billionaire code and the billionaire habits. So the email I sent when I wanted to get that book, so I just replied it, now indicated interest. I didn't get a mail. So when you mentioned something about it again, you went online about it again some time ago. That was when he now started chatting me up. Okay. So, and that was how I was able to subscribe for it.
Yeah.
So that's all I have to say. So the name has been there. So yes. I didn't have any issue with trust.
Yes, yes.
I've known that name when you started telling the stories of how you visited Dubai some time ago and could only view the building from a distance.
Yes, yes.
And later you now own a part of the building.
Yes, yes.
So all of that. Yeah. So that's just it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, any question, any comments? For emoji, it's good to see your wife finally. And she's more beautiful in real life than amazing. After 2 children. Wow. Good job. Good job, man of God. And people always say pastors always pick beautiful women. Is that true? Is it? It's true, right? It's, God knows that we pastor beautiful, so that will not be distracted. Exactly. Peter is the national youth pastor for Redeemed Christian Church of God. So he's there with his beautiful wife. You should know them. Really, you would say, no? Cool. 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 I mean, it's a small world. It's a small world.
I think for me, I think for me, people doesn't understand that nobody gets there overnight. Nobody gets there overnight, and it's just the effect of overtime effort but nobody knows how timely it's going to be. And that's the power of consistency. I was showing my team when I was training them some time ago on consistency. I said, I met Dr. Steve in 2015, and for every day, I get 2 WhatsApp messages from Dr. Steven. And for over 5 years, I keep getting 2 messages. So somebody can tell me that he just woke up one day and is a successful person. Because success naturally has a way of getting attracted to people who are consistent. You know, the rule of money is relationship. If you take care of money, money stays with you. If you don't take care of money, it goes away. So I've seen consistency in his business, in his model. And because that is consistent, because success is looking for that consistency. Once he identifies it, he has a way of just staying with the person because he wants care. He wants somebody that can say, okay, even if this person spends me tomorrow, he has a way of getting me back. And that is what, so for me, I think it's just that they are just getting to see that part of you. But you've been there. You've been there. Is it when we had issue with President John, the DSS? I was in the office when they came to carry Ogadi. I said, we are now. But so I just think is an effect over time, and they should expect more. Because it's like a cocoa tree, that is being nurtured for 5, 10, 20 years. You expect more because it's going to give you longer strength, longevity, and all of those things. So they should expect more, as in they've not even seen anything.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you for that contribution. Anybody else who has comments? We're having more people just coming. What happened? Traffic or something? You're welcome. Okay. Can you just introduce yourself? You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, nice. Addison, how are you? Okay, good. Anybody else want to say something? Okay. So let's give him.
Thank you very much for having us here. And I want to say, nice meeting you, man. I've seen you on Instagram. So, businessmen to marry beautiful ladies. So, I've been following you, especially seeing the e-commerce movement, and I'm like, wow. So, thank you very much. If Dr. Zivi is doing real estate, you do e-commerce. So it's a balance. So when the babies to start doing. Okay, so what I would say about Dr. Steven is that one thing I noticed about you
to move aside so that they can.
is that, well, for me and my wife, I don't know what you are interested in the sense that you kept reaching out to us. You don't have business with us. We can decide to do what we want to do, but you never stop reaching out. Like, you can send a message in the middle of the night, you can send a message in the morning. Even on my birthday, when I saw your call, I was surprised. You kept reaching out. That's heart of a leader. You know, you keep. I know you have a special interest in me, and I'm not taking that lightly. And my wife, when we were coming, my wife said, "Dr. Stephen loves you." That's what she said when we were coming. So, and I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. And it's a good art that you kept reaching out. You kept. When we came here, I was asking, why did you come? But it's still the same factor that you kept reaching out because you wanted some things to be for us and you wanted a new dimension to what we are doing, a different twist to what we are doing. And I was in the restroom and I was hearing the Holy Ghost say to me that I won't do a pool if I don't have a plan. Because at the time I was like, but I heard it loud and clear that I won't do a pool if there is no plan. So thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Wow. I won't do a pool if there's no plan. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. I won't do a pool if there's no plan. Chukumi one. Press your blood. That's deep. That's deep. Wow. Okay. You're welcome, Heritage Bank. Thank you. We appreciate you guys. You shall pull all your bankers today.
Yes, for investors to know.
Where's Bukola?
Is to know the banks that we deal with, how your funds are being secured with these people. So they have to tell us themselves that, okay, GVest is doing business with us. This is where your funds are. It's been secured with us and all that. So that's basically why they are here to see what we are doing. So, Mr. Anderson.
Thank you for inviting them. Thank you. For me, I have my reservation with Nigerian banks, but I think we're working hard with Heritage Bank to really come up with some fantastic product. I'll see your head office, I think 2 weeks ago or something. I see one of the strategy. I hope we'll come up with something good, right? But banks in Nigeria, I just have issues. I literally don't trust Nigerian banks. You know, why? The experiences I've seen business owners suffer, particularly when it comes to loans. So what I've learned to start doing is say, how, even if I don't need loan, maybe my contractors need loan, or what other things can we fashion that is not necessarily a loan, you know, that can support the ecosystem of the business we have, you know, but it sometimes can be tough doing business with Nigerian banks. But Heritage seems to be good. In fact, the story I've heard, if their fixed deposit seems to be the highest in terms of, you know, the return on investment you guys give. So I've met your MD, we have good relationship with your MD. So yes, anything for Heritage Bank, eh? Marketing for Heritage Bank. I hope they won't cut this now and advertise with it. Now paying me advert money, but yeah, I love the MD. He's a great, really a great man. Mr. Efiseki Boyce, fantastic. Okay. Thank you once again for coming. Simi J, anything anybody else want to say? So we'll get more music and we can have more personal interaction. Okay, if there's none, ladies and gentlemen, my favorite, and his writing, like I said, is my writer. I'm doing a music album, seriously. I'm following the footsteps of Daniel. I'm doing a music album on land banking. So, babe, what's it? Yeah, say what's on your mind. my wife. Yes, so he's written all the songs. So some of the songs he's playing are the song we composed for my album. So I entered the studio very soon. Yeah. So ladies and gentlemen. Nicola is the MD of of GVest Cooperative. She coordinates several of the activities. Is this one of the songs? The first song, yeah. I love story, story.
Hello, me, hello. Story, story. I've got good news for you. Come and take a ride with me. Hello, me, hello. Story, story. I've got good news for you. Come and take a ride with me. Everything begins in a story. We are stories in a story. A victim of victory in a story. Who are you in your story? Hello, me, hello. Story, story. I've got good news for you. Come and take a ride with me. Hello, me, hello. Story, story. I've got good news for you. Come and take a ride with me. Let's talk about land banking, creating generational wealth. Let's talk about getting it right. There is no time to waste. Let's talk about GVest homes, a life-changing relationship. Let's talk about you, and me. I love it. Story, story. I love me, I love me, I love. Story, story. I've got good news for you. Come and take a ride with me. How long can you hold the good news that will change your life? How far can you embrace the knowledge that will make things right? Oh, me, I want to know. Hello, me, hello. Story, story. Got good news for you. Come and take a ride with me. Hello, me, hello. Story, story. I've got good news for you. Come and take a ride with me.
Work in progress. Work in progress. Awesome. I like it. I like it. So how many songs do we have now?
Yeah, like 5 songs on the album, like an EP, an extended thing.
Right. So are we good to go to the studio on 5 songs, or we should get more?
Yeah, it's an EP actually. Because I'm thinking if we have like, because there's a storyline, so that we don't bore the audience, you know. So I was thinking if we have like 5 songs on the album, it's very.
No, we can have all other songs that are not necessarily
Oh,
related
okay.
to land banking, because if you already have 5 that kind of is centered around land banking,
Land banking.
you can have other topics as well.
Okay.
That may not even be, it could be on relationship, it could be on faith.
Okay.
It could be on,
Okay. Yeah. I have other songs that can.
Yeah, we can get and then. So what with Joshua? Let's pick a studio.
Oh, okay.
Let's pick a studio and let's pick it.
Okay.
If it's even going to be better, we can just pick a studio in Dubai. That one is more, calm.
Okay.
I get a lot busy when I'm in Nigeria. I'm not sure it'll be easy to enter studio. You know, it's all this all up and down. So we could arrange and pick when I'll be in Dubai maybe for 2 weeks, and I will know that, you know, maybe we'll have 5 days out of that. At another time again, another 5 days. We pick.
Okay. Yeah, Joshua. Hey, Joshua.
I know you like that. Yeah, so I think we could do that, then perfect the song. But I'm serious about it. The challenge with success is that you are tempted to be caged or boxed. Sit down now. You are tempted to be caged or boxed to one thing or the other. And I feel that no, let all your different aspects of you find expression. You know, he's into music, he's forex expert, digital marketing, MLM, right? One acre. Real estate investor buying 1 acre. So It's like, go on. Thank you, everybody. God bless you. Have a wonderful evening.
Probably after. I'm not an iPhone user. Let me end it. Let me end it.